All right, guys, I'm Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection, your weekly lifestyle source for all things Vegas. Check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. Also, something new, we go live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Vegas time, live every Wednesday. So tune in every Wednesday, save your questions, write them down. I'll be giving an update on what's happening that upcoming weekend, sports, news, entertainment, anything happening in Vegas that upcoming weekend, I'm going to cover for you so that if you're coming into town, you can plan accordingly. Also answer questions at the end of the live there. So tune in again every Wednesday at noon. So in this video right here, and you saw from the thumb that you clicked on, right? This is officially our first time staying at Horseshoe, Las Vegas. We've stayed at Bally's lots of times, really because we like the big rooms. So this is our first time staying at Horseshoe. In this video, we're gonna give you a tour. If you booked the new Horseshoe, everything you can expect is in this video. First up, let's talk about the hallways, the elevator banks, and the rooms. Nothing has changed. As you can see right here, the couches are still there, the same paintings are on the walls, same carpet, same paint. Everything is exactly the same. This is actually the resort tower, which is the most recently renovated tower. And like you can see here, just like I said, the rooms are exactly the same. Nothing has changed. When it comes to the exterior of the building, the resort tower is about, I'd say about halfway done being painted. The Jubilee Tower hasn't even been touched yet. That one looks exactly the same. You also, if you're going to be there, keep your blinds closed because they are painting the exterior of the buildings, and you'll see guys up there on scaffolding. It is going to be a lengthy process because, I mean, Bally's is a really big building. So now, despite the artist renderings that you guys are seeing on social media, where Horseshoe is on the building and there's these big World Series of poker chips, that does not exist. There is no signage outside of the building that says Horseshoe. Now, there isn't any signage on the exterior of the building that says Bally's either. And they took down the Bally's sign that's right there on the corner of Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard. That is gone as well. Speaking of that corner, there's a lot of construction happening there because they're reworking that entire tower that's sitting there. So you see scaffolding around that corner, including the walkway going up to the bridge to go over to Bellagio, and by the side where you would walk over to Cromwell. So expect to get kind of turned around a little bit if it's your first time, and it does get very crowded in there also. So be prepared to be in crowded spaces there in these walkways. As far as the Grand Bazaar shops, we really didn't notice anything different, just the construction there on the Las Vegas Boulevard sign. You will still see the Bally's sign when you go from the Grand Bazaar shops towards Bally's. So that was a little confusing, but they are working on it. Something that I don't really understand is the Redneck Riviera. That thing has been closed forever, but it's still there. So the first Horseshoe sign that you're going to see is when you walk over the bridge from Grand Bazaar shops into Horseshoe. But you'll still see the Bally's sign as well, so not sure what's going on there. As far as the interior of the property, once you're inside, it's all Horseshoe. Everything is branded as Horseshoe. As you walk into the casino, you're going to notice that there's fresh paint on the walls, there are new table games. It's all Horseshoe. The carpet is different, it has giant horseshoes on it. World Series of Poker is already popping, always full tables over there. They've changed the tabletops, the felt on the tabletops is all Horseshoe. And they've even added a ton of new table games. You can see here, when we were there, it wasn't very busy, but they are prepared to welcome big gambling crowds. Overall, I do have to say that for an old property, it is much brighter and much cleaner than when it was Bally's. Like you've seen in some of our other videos, Horseshoe is no different. They're getting rid of a lot of the older slot machines and real machines, including some of my favorites, and they've moved a lot of the machines around. But again, this seems to be the norm across all Caesars properties. Horseshoe is just falling right in line. Now, there's not as much construction happening inside as our last stay, but they are still doing work and moving some of the machines around. Right here, I played a machine there, which was one of my favorites, the night before we took this video. We came in the next day, machines were gone. They're also remodeling the columns throughout the casino. And you know what? I really like the nice new look of the columns. We did notice an old red sign where the Misbehave game show used to be over by the steakhouse, Jack Binion's, in that corner over there, which is a little confusing because Old Red is supposed to be a 3-story venue that's going to be on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo. It's supposed to be 3 stories, just like the one in Nashville. They have added more signage to let folks know that there's stuff downstairs. Let's take a look. Here's the new arcade and bar area that replaced the sports book. Another area that hasn't been touched is the space between the arcade and the pool monorail area. It still says Bally's, still the same shows, still really everything. Nothing has changed down there. So that was kind of interesting as well. Monorail inside of the platforms when you're waiting for the trains did update the signage to say Horseshoe Paris. Now the food court, Jack Binion's Steakhouse, and Nosh over by the Jubilee Tower are the only eateries inside of the property. They are working on an Asian-themed restaurant that's not open yet. That's going to be right by Jack Binion's. It's taking over where Buca de Beppo was and Tequila Taqueria. They have added some more signage down in the area between the food court and the casino that actually brought it back to life, because down here used to be really kind of dingy and gloomy and sketchy. It's nice to see that they've actually put some attention in the downtown area. And if you're feeling a little crazy, you can add yourself to the Rat Pack. Not sure what's going to happen in this area, but on the Flamingo Boulevard side, that parking lot there is completely closed off and the Bally sign is still up. Again, not sure what's happening with that lot. Now, since the arcade took over the sportsbook area, this is all you have is this small little sports betting desk. Even Paris Sportsbook is shut down and being worked on. So between Paris and Bally's, you really have no sportsbook. Burger Brasserie has shut down, and this is going to be Guy Fieri's latest Vegas experience. It's going to be a big sports bar with a massive bar, televisions, all that good stuff there. Here's the makeshift sportsbook over at Paris. Took over the stage where they actually used to have live music. Inside of the gift shops, everything Bally's is gone. They've added all the brand new Horseshoe merchandise. Even the televisions have Horseshoe Las Vegas welcomes you to Vegas. Here goes on the casino slips. Even the automated phones say thank you for calling Horseshoe Las Vegas. So that's a wrap. Let us know your thoughts. As you can see in the video, not much has changed other than the branding. There's some new restaurants, new arcade, all that fun stuff that we showed you. Let us know what your thoughts are. Have you stayed in Horseshoe Las Vegas before? Because Horseshoe was in Vegas a long time ago. We want to hear from you guys. Comment below, share your thoughts, share your experience, and we appreciate you. Check us out on social media. Hit up our TikTok, our Instagram, Twitter, also Facebook, Ninth Island Connection. Hours a day, 7 days a week, in a city that never sleeps, Ninth Island Connection will take you there. You won't want to miss a beat as we give you a sneak peek inside the biggest, best, and most outrageous hotspots, both on and off the strip. Be sure to tune in to Ninth Island Connection with Sebastian Rodriguez every week. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.